Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. Purple and white, but you know what I mean. Double 11 senior year made history. Football, we took it to the playoffs. Collinsville, white and purple, yeah, we are the K-House. I said the K-House, the school of champions. We laugh a lot, we rap a lot. I'm asked to be an Indian again. I'm telling them that Collinsville is where it's at. So when we on the field of court, they better be aware of that. They scared of that. Of course, look at the ceiling. What up, Mr. Floyd? Yeah, it's Collinsville. And yes, I'm glad to say that I'm a K-Hawk. I'm about to graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to CHS, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long, I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1-2, but we're number one. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm on my white and purple, Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain, best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple, call us the cheapin' crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play with sports. I play my cards right, now a good report. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm in the back cause everybody rolling with me, K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Look, all the freshmen, all the boys,
High school,
Jordan,
champions.
yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And a very good evening to one and to all, and welcome to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here on the campus of Collinsville High School. It is the middle of November. That must mean it's time for some basketball. And as usual, ladies first, as your Collinsville Lady Cahoks perform their season opener here tonight against the Cahokia Lady Comanches. And my name is Todd Duke. Welcome one and all once again. And welcome into the pregame show brought to you tonight by LC's Pub in Caseyville. Great food, great drinks, and great service. That's served up daily at LC's Pub in Caseyville, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville. Give them a call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007. Former head coach Lori Billy will be joining us in a little bit, but let's get into the nuts and bolts of this season opener as your Collinsville Cahoks come into this under their fourth-year head coach Colin Moore, who has a record of 33-48. Cahokia, they come into this contest 0-1 already. They opened their season last night at Altoff and did so with a loss to the Lady Crusaders, 62-33 under their first-year head coach Jasmine Pitts. Lady Cahoks are coming off of a 14-18 season last year as they head into tonight's season opener. Collinsville is looking for their first season finishing with a winning record since the ladies finished 16-14 in Coach Lori Billy's last season. That was the 2019-2020 season. Collinsville graduated 3 from last year's team. Jenna Scheller finished first overall in Lady Kahok basketball history in blocked shots in a season. She had 65. That was in the 21-22 season. Second for the most blocks in a career with 187. Fourth most rebounds in a career with 563. Megan Jansen graduated. Third most assists in a season with 117 last year, and third most assists in a career with 237. And Emma Rabashewski, she graduated last year too. Back this year, junior Talisha Gilmore, right now sitting at number 3 for rebounds in a career with 566. 2 top 5 spots in the most rebounds in a single season. The number 1 spot, 312 in the 21-22 season, and the number 4 spot with 254 last year. Senior Ella Guerrero starts the season number 5 on the list of most three-pointers in a career with 112, and she just needs to make 10 three-point shots to make her all the way up to number 2 on that list. Cahokia, they went 5-15 last year, and as I mentioned, are under new leadership as Jasmine Pitts takes over for Taurus Moore. This is the 5th head coach for the Lady Comanche since the 2018-2019 season. Cahokia is looking for their first winning season since going 13-12 all the way back in the 2011-2012 season. That was, by the way, our first year on the Kahok Sports Network. Fred Dancy guided the Comanches to winning records in 3 straight seasons from 2009 to 2012. Cahokia only returns 3 players with stats from last year's squad. Senior Kimora Hayes led Cahokia last year with 251 points and 101 rebounds. Sophomore Elijah Childs hit for 81 points last year as a freshman and led the team in rebounds as a freshman with 136. And senior Valencia Davis is back after posting 56 points and 28 rebounds 1 year ago. Had a chance just a little while ago to catch up with Collinsville's head coach Colin Moore. We will pass that conversation on to you next as the LC's Pub pregame show continues here on the Kahok Sports Network. Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jason Ragg, your Benjamin F. Edwards financial advisor, understands this. That's why Jason Ragg is a proud supporter of your Collinsville Kahawks and the Kahok Sports Network, as well as the Kahok Educator of the Month Award. For all of your investment needs, see financial advisor and investment vice president Jason Ragg at the Benjamin F. Edwards office in Edwardsville at 1012 Plummer Drive, or call Jason Ragg at 618-307-7048, or visit benjaminfedwards.com. Benjamin F. Edwards, members SIPC.
We love to have you come work for the City of Collinsville. We have many positions available, from seasonal jobs to full-time opportunities in many of our departments. From police and fire to Gateway Center, Parks and Recreation, and City Hall. Our employees enjoy great benefits like comprehensive medical plans, paid time off, tuition reimbursement, and more. Visit the city's website, collinsvilleil.org, to apply and learn more about working for the City of Collinsville.
All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number one on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent service staff. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. And of course, All Pro Tees is your destination for everything Collinsville Cahawks. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville at 2240 South Morrison Avenue. Online at allprotees.com. Right across the street from Kahok Stadium. All Pro Tees, 618-344-2200. Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahawk fans, before, after, or even during Kahawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahawk games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahawk fans' pub of choice. And we welcome you back into the LC's Pub pregame show here on the Kahawk Sports Network. We are at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. It's the start of the basketball season, at least for the girls' side of things, as your Collinsville Lady Kahawks get ready to take on the Lady Comanches of Cahokia High School to open up the 23-24 season. Joining us now, Colin Moore, fourth-year head coach of your Collinsville Lady Kahawk basketball team. Let's start by reflecting on last year's 14 and 18 season. Kind of a season of streaks there, man. You had an early 6-game winning streak. You won 9 of 10, followed that with a 7-game losing skid, then won 3 of 4, then lost 3 of 4, and then kind of went into the playoffs on a little bit of a downer note.
Yeah, it was just kind of a weird year with some injuries, with some girls, missing things here and there. But, I mean, we just could never kind of find the rhythm. But, we had some great play from our, big seniors last year. Megan and Jenna kind of led us through things. They were great role models for the underclassmen. And, overall I would say it was – fell short of a few goals, but, I mean, when you really think about it, we played a tough schedule. We competed in a lot of games. We just couldn't really get over that hump. It was kind of frustrated in that regard. But, I mean, you're great kids. 2 of the seniors are playing college basketball. Emma Rebschiss, also in college. So when you think about it on that note, it's a pretty good year.
Individually, you had some great seasons there. Jenna Scheller, rebounds and block top 5. Talisha Gilmore, 4th most rebounds in a single season. Megan Jansen, free throw percentage was astronomical. Ella Guerrero in the three-pointer. So individually, you had some real high marks there.
Yeah, we always kind of talked about that last year. The coaches would talk, and we talked to other coaches in the conference, how we just couldn't really find a blend or a gel or the right, mesh of kids. But I think that's just, they were all kind of individual stars. I think this year we're trying to focus more on the team aspect and trying to get everybody working together. But, I mean, what Jenna did, blocking shots, rebounding, playing defense was great. Megan was a one-of-a-kind player. Everybody knows Ella can shoot, and then Talisha's just kind of a natural athlete, and she can kind of do it all. So, got the pieces. We're hoping we can have a better year this year, and we're definitely excited.
All right, tell me about the early season practices. What do you think of your team before the first game?
A lot of good things. The girls have really bought into understanding, kind of the dynamic of what's going on. Obviously we know we got to get the ball to Talisha, and then it's kind of nice having 4 good shooters around her. So it kind of gives her some more space on the inside of the floor. But overall, it's just been a fun 2 weeks. The kids have worked hard every day. There hasn't had to be any coach getting on somebody for not working hard. So, I mean, the vibe's going good. The girls are having fun, and we just hope it keeps going through the first, couple weeks of games.
All right, talked about Gilmore and Guerrero coming back. Katie Bardwell's a senior this year as well. So you've got some girls with experience to lean on there.
Yeah, and I want to highlight Katie in particular. She dedicated all summer to basketball. She's a big-time softball player, and usually she was always gone at softball tournaments, this and that. She was at everything this summer, and she's probably there could be an argument she was our best player this summer just because she kind of has a natural ability to do everything. We kind of challenged her, telling her you have to shoot more, you have to try to score more. You're not just a role player anymore, and she's adapted pretty well so far. We'll see how it goes in the games, though.
Got Lily Carlisle starting tonight. I've always liked her tenacity and her quickness. What do you like about her?
She works hard. She wants to win. She's a competitor. I mean, she's one of the kids that I know losing bothers her. And that like losing a game means more to her than winning a game. So I think that just goes to her toughness, tenacity, and she's always going to do whatever you ask her to do. Good kid.
Carly Van Dyke is the only one of the starting 5 that we have not mentioned, so tell me a little bit about her game.
Carly came in as a freshman, and we were kind of, expecting some big things out of her. She was hurt at the beginning, never could really find her rhythm. She had a back injury, and then kind of over the summer, just the way it worked out, kids missing a few days, all of a sudden she just shined. The thing we really like about Carly is she might not make the best plays. She never makes the worst plays. You know what you're going to get. She's just kind of steady Eddie, which is kind of what you need in that 5th starter spot. Just somebody you know what you can count on. They're dependable. They're going to do whatever you ask them to do, and she's very unselfish, which helps out.
What are the first bodies we're going to see off the bench?
Carson Mode obviously has a bunch of experience. We had some girls miss last week out of town for soccer tournaments, so first couple girls in might be a little different than moving forward in the season. Obviously, Denasia Willis will get in there as a senior, good athlete, and then I think Addie Muniz might get a little crack in the lineup tonight, so she's definitely excited.
All right, any fundamental changes to the style or type of basketball you're going to play?
Obviously, we want to try to play a little quicker this year. Last year we would really try to slow it down and isolate and get the ball inside to Jenna. But we played mostly with 2 post players last year. This year it'll be more of, 1 true post and then some, more wing type girls. And we're going to try to get Talisha involved in everything, offensively, defensively, and hopefully she can handle it. We're really hoping she has a big year.
All right, what are your expectations going into the game number 1 of the year for your Cahawks?
Game number 1, obviously we've played Cahokia the past couple years, had some success. I just don't want them to get complacent. I want them to do the right thing, try to actually run offense, work as a team, and ultimately just have fun. It's a good experience. We've been grinding against each other for the past 2 weeks. So to have a real game versus a practice, the girls are definitely excited.
All right, any questions or any changes to your coaching staff?
No. Lauren Lees, hadn't come back yet. She stepped away kind of with she had some family health issues with her grandma passing away recently, so we send her those condolences to her. We only have 2 levels this year based on numbers. So the JV level will just kind of be like a hybrid. Coach Mitchell, Coach Blair kind of handle that together. And then Coach Henson's around stats, just the director of fun is what he calls himself.
Thanks for the visit, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Colin Moore, your College Lady Kahok basketball head coach. We'll take a break here on the LC's Pub pregame show. When we come back, well, we kind of already threw the starters at you, but we'll do it again officially anyway.
A nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahawk fans, before, after, or even during Kahawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahawk games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahawk fans' pub of choice.
No one likes a dirty house. It's work that almost no one wants to do. Why not get someone to do that work for you? Kara Gray with Rags to Riches Cleaning Service would love to take that task off your to-do list. Kara is a homegrown Collinsville High School graduate and the owner of Rags to Riches. From floors to ceilings, from baseboards to light fixtures, Rags to Riches can clean them all. No job is too big or too small. Call Kara Gray at Rags to Riches Cleaning Service to schedule a free estimate today at 618-979-9634 or visit Rags to Riches Cleaning Service on Facebook.
Herald Square and Cold Herald, 2 great additions to the Collinsville landscape. Next to the Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, Herald Square is a new outdoor multi-use event space in Collinsville. Concerts, fun and games, farmer markets, and so much more. Herald Square, a great space for Collinsville's future. And, just off the square's turf, Cold Herald, old-fashioned.
Well, we apologize to Rags to Riches. We'll have to replay that commercial a little bit later as we are ready to go here as this ball is tipped off. And we're underway, and on the other microphone is Lori Billy, former Kahawk head coach. How you doing there, dear?
I'm good. How are you, Todd?
I'm doing fantastic.
Great.
Alicia Gilmore starts off with the first basket of this game, so we're trying to catch up here and give you the starters. They caught us off guard because apparently the music's not working, and there are no national anthems, so I think we got started just a little bit early here.
They're just testing you. It's the beginning of the year, and they're trying to make sure you're ready.
Yeah, that's right. Keep me on my toes.
Exactly. Great shot.
Big three-pointer from Ella Guerrero already. Over on the far side wing, Collinsville, if you have to squint your eyes. You can see them out there in the white and Cahokia in the black and driving the lane and missing the shot. That was Kimora Hayes, the 5'4" senior. So Collinsville picks up another rebound. Here is Lily Carlisle, and she travels with the ball. So there's the first turnover of the game. All right, let's get caught up here. Kata Austin, a senior. Valencia Davis, a senior. Kimora Hayes, we already mentioned, also a senior. Unique Nicholson, a senior as well. And the lone freshman is Brielle Ross. Those are the 5 starters on the floor for Cahokia. Collinsville, Lily Carlisle, Ella Guerrero, Katie Bardwell, Talisha Gilmore, and Carly Van Dyke on the floor for Collinsville as the inbound pass comes in on the near sideline. And across the front court we go. Here is Austin. She tries to dump it off to Nicholson, and that ball off of her and out of bounds. So each team now with 1 turnover. 7:06 left to play here in this opening quarter. 5-0 in favor of Collinsville. Carlisle triggers the inbound right underneath our location here, in case you don't know where we are. And all the way down, Gilmore, and off the glass. Good for 2. Talisha now with 4 points.
I really like what I'm seeing, Todd. They're pushing the ball down the floor every chance they get. They're looking for the break. I've seen two baskets basically with 3 passes each. So that's awesome.
Well,
they're really looking low.
Coach Moore said in the pregame interview that they're going to try to be a little quicker this year. Instead of slowing things down and kind of developing plays, they want to move down court real fast.
Yeah, and this is going to be a good night for them to practice that, because this Comanche team is going to be quick.
Elijah Childs will check into the game. The 5'10" sophomore gets the ball back after the inbound pass. Cuts across the middle logo here at Virgil Fletcher, and then a foul is going to be coming up against Lily Carlisle. Not much contact going on there, and besides that, the ball went off of the leg
they got Ella.
Childs.
They got Ella.
Guerrero.
Yeah, they got Ella on that one. I don't know if she put her hand out, but I don't know if she made much contact there.
First foul of the game belongs to Collinsville. 6:36 to go here in this opening quarter. And a shot from just on the line as Kata Austin puts the first 2 points on the board for Cahokia. So Collinsville back up by 5. And here is Van Dyke, and she'll throw the ball away.
We're going to have to be patient. Like I said, this is going to be a quick group of girls, and they may not have a strong offensive set, but they're going to push the ball down the floor and try to score every chance they get, and we're going to have to be able to sit down and play defense.
6:22 left to play here in this opening quarter. Here is Kata Austin. She'll bring the ball up to the midcourt stripe, crosses it over here on the near side, and Lily Carlisle watching her like a hawk. Onto the wing it goes now for Nicholson. Nicholson dumps it just outside the lane for Hayes. Hayes back outside. Austin with it. She gives it up for Davis. Davis into the paint. And a traveling call as she kind of just ran right into Talisha Gilmore and kept the legs moving.
She just sat down for a second.
Have a seat, young lady.
Yes. Don't want you to get too tired.
No. Inbound pass coming in from Katie Bardwell. Finds Guerrero. And Ella back over to Katie as the Cahokia Lady Comanches putting on a little backcourt pressure. Here is Carlisle from the free throw line. She probably got away. Nope, she didn't get away with it.
She didn't get away with it, no. But that's a good idea. She was looking down at Talisha. Tried to get the ball through there. It was kind of like trying to thread a needle a little bit.
Carson Mode checks into the game. First substitution for Collinsville. To the bench goes Lily Carlisle. Here is Childs. She'll inbound the pass and does so to Austin. Austin will bring the ball up court. The Cahokia Lady Comanches have a game under their belt. They have that much going for them. Always nice to get that first one out of the way. And out to the top of the key. Almost stolen there by Carson Mode. Mode does pick up the rebound, and Collinsville breaks it down real quick off the glass, and no good. And the rebound this time, the first one of the game, belonging to Cahokia, and here comes Hayes. Hayes, a little fingertip roll, picks up her first 2 points. All of a sudden, it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, they got to settle down.
Double teamed is Gilmore, and one of those two of the double teamers is going to get fouled. And Talisha will go to the free throw line for the first time on the year, and that foul will belong to Elijah Childs. Gilmore last year, 47 of 79 from the free throw stripe, 59.5%. Believe it or not, folks, that was an improvement over years past.
Yeah. I was just going to say, you remember our conversations when she was a freshman?
Oh, yeah, I do. Gilmore, good on the first one.
That looks so good. Yeah, bless her heart, she's put some time in.
Yeah.
In fact, I was down here the other day, and she came over and gave me a hug, and I just looked at her because she's grown a ton.
Oh, yeah.
She's just a different-looking kid.
Just got through with another season of Lady Cahoks volleyball. as did Carson Mode. Missed on the second one. Rebound belongs to the Comanches, and Cahokia brings the ball up. Here is Hayes into the corner now for Austin for three. No good on that three-point shot. Rebound, that belongs to Cahokia. Not anymore. A turnover will give the ball to Collinsville. Here is Van Dyke across the line to Bardwell. Bardwell in front of the scorer's table. Over onto that left wing. Back out front now for Van Dyke. Here's Carson Mode. She can hit some threes. Top of the key. No good, though. And the rebound is whistled after it belonged to Cahokia. And we're going to have a foul called on Katie Bardwell.
Yeah, I like that set there. We moved the ball a little bit, looked for a shot from the outside. We've got to do some of that. We've got to be able to draw the defense off of Talisha all the time.
Yeah, as I mentioned, she was double teamed down there in the paint a little earlier.
And they're going to do that.
That'll happen quite a lot this year, I'm sure.
Interesting zone coach is playing here. I'm interested to see how this works.
Here is Austin. Austin in front of the scorer's table, being watched by Gilmore. Tries to go in front of Van Dyke, does so, but the ball comes loose, and we're going to have a jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor of Cahokia, so the Comanches will get the ball back.
Carson got her hand in there and stripped that away. It's good.
Inbound pass will be underneath the basket, triggered by Kata Austin. Austin looking, still looking, throws it up for grabs, and the one who grabs it is Guerrero. Fifth turnover for Cahokia. Guerrero over on the right wing, almost lost the handle on that one, finds it, and heads toward the basket off the high glass, and good for two.
Let's let her do that all night long.
I'm game.
Yeah. It's a great move by her. She was patient.
And a timeout called by Cahokia, so we will step aside as well. Back in 60 seconds on the Kahok Sports Network. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahok alums. Located at 1966 Vandalia, Collinsville Barbecue Supply is your one-of-a-kind barbecue headquarters that focuses on everything barbecue and cooking, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, in-person class instruction, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts, including an in-house chef and pitmaster. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning sauces and rubs that supports our nation's first responder and military organizations that focus on the fallen, suicide prevention, and PTSD awareness. Stop on by, see the guys at Collinsville Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of the four-time world champion Patriot Sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at collinsvillebarbecue.com or call 618-855-8855. Once again, welcome back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here at Collinsville High School. Todd Duke is my name. Lori Bailey on the other microphone. Glad that you're with us here on the season opener, home opener for your Collinsville Lady Cahoks, as the Cahoks are up 10-4, 4:15 to play here in this opening quarter. Cahokia have control of the ball. Here is Hayes. Hayes takes it to the top of the key and picks up her dribble, gives it up now for Austin. Austin will take a high shot off the glass. That's no good. Rebound. Tipped off a couple of hands, but it belongs to Cahokia, who right now are out rebounding Collinsville 5-3.
Yeah. And they're just kind of tossing the ball up, which is not a bad thing, but we got to be able to get up and rebound.
Yeah,
and,
another rebound belongs to Cahokia. So the Comanches living off the boards right now.
I think Coach's idea is let's get them to beat us from the outside.
Another very high shot. That one almost hit the
hit the pole. Almost hit the pole.
Yeah, sure did. Collinsville picks up that rebound, though, and bring it back down. Here's Gilmore just outside the lane, off the glass, good for two. Gilmore now with 7 points here in the first half.
That power dribble is really going to be a strength for her. I'd love to see her at some point give up the dribble and just turn and score.
Here is Austin near the half-court stripe. 3:10 left to play here in this opening quarter. Austin, and over on the left wing, almost got the ball taken away from her by Carlisle. Instead, here is Deloche. Aliza Deloche into the game for the first time after that timeout. Over to Hayes. And Hayes at the top of the key, dealing with Van Dyke. Almost got the ball poked away again. A little floater won't fall. Rebound belongs to the Lady Cahoks, and more specifically is Carson Mode.
Yeah.
Had a hard time finding the handle on that one.
She sure did.
Into the paint,
nice.
and wide open was
Nice.
Gilmore, and she didn't waste any movement at all there.
Not at all. That was a great look. Great look, great feed. Talisha does a great job finishing there. That was awesome.
Collinsville up by 10, 14-4. And here is Austin once again. She gets double teamed and almost threw the ball away. It all the way heads over to the sideline, and now we're going to have a ball on the floor picked up by Cahokia. Somehow or another they managed to stay with it, and this time Lily Carlisle will pick up a foul. That'll be her first, team third.
You know those little water sprites that just bounce around the water all the time?
Yeah.
That's Lily.
Yeah.
She looks just like that. It's amazing.
Ella Guerrero will check back into the game as Carly Van Dyke will head to the bench. Inbound pass coming in from Ross. Ross finds Childs. Childs turns around, takes the shot, can't get it to fall. Another loose ball that Cahokia ends up picking up. And from the top of the key, big three-point shot won't fall. And this time the rebound belongs to Bardwell and the Collinsville Lady Cahoks. They'll bring it back down. Here is Guerrero. Dumps it off underneath and off the glass. Carson Mode can't buy a bucket right now. Rebound belongs to Cahokia. They bring the ball up. Here is Hayes, and Lily Carlisle almost picked it off again, and instead a little Hayes jumper from underneath the basket falls in for her fourth point. 14-6 now in favor of Collinsville. Well, at least I only have Ella Guerrero to worry about, that long ponytail blocking her number out now. Last year I had a hard time picking up her and Megan Jansen's numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good this year.
I am. There's Guerrero.
You don't have to stress.
Like last year's volleyball team, too, and I had 3 Johnsons to deal with.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
That's good times.
One of them graduated. Now only have 2 because her freshman younger sister made the team. Carson Mode, high off the glass, won't go. Gilmore gets it back, takes a shot, still won't go. And the next rebound, that belongs to Cahokia.
Those
That's
are good
their
looks.
10th.
Good looks. Just got to be able to finish right there.
Here's Austin. Deep out over on the right wing, being watched there by Carlisle. Carlisle almost got screened off the ball, and now Austin takes the shot, won't get it to fall. Rebound, still won't fall, and the next rebound belongs to Collinsville. Cahoks bring it back up. Here is Guerrero. Guerrero, in front of the Cahokia bench to Gilmore. Free throw line, one dribble, and she is fouled hard underneath. I believe they're going to get Hayes on that one. And Hayes will pick up her first, team second. 37.8 seconds left to play here in this opening quarter.
She's going to have to get used to some of that.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be quite the target this year, so. Defensively, I think there's some holes we need to clean up. We're, like you said, we're getting out rebounded, and we're just not showing a lot of effort on that end yet, but it's early, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Harley Van Dyke checks back into the game. Carson Mode back to the bench. Delisha Gilmore back to the free throw line, where she is 1 of 2 so far here in the early going of this game. First shot good.
Is that 66%? 2 of 3?
Yeah, something like that.
It's already better than last year.
Yeah. Well, in the season opener last year, that one goes in as well. Season opener last year was also against Cahokia. Collinsville won that one 70-31. Gilmore went 8 of 11 from the free throw line in that one. Actually, she led the team in that department. She led the team in points with 22, and she led the team in rebounds with 9.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Get a repeat.
She had a good game. Yeah, she's already on her way to that point total, that's for sure. And now we have a turnover. Travel called against Cahokia. That's their 6th turnover. 25 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Kind of been a slow-moving first quarter, hasn't it?
It really has.
Yeah.
Let's work for one last shot here.
I'm already thinking that we're in the second, and we're not.
Oh,
Here is Bardwell, but you get that
Take
wide
that.
open of
Yeah,
a lane.
we'll take that.
No doubt.
We don't need to worry about it.
No. 18-6 in favor of Collinsville. Here comes Cahokia. They're now going to try for the last shot. Here is Hayes. Hayes at the top of the key, down to 3 seconds, and the ball off the hands and out of bounds at the buzzer. And Collinsville will get the ball back after we come back from a timeout. Second quarter, that comes your way next on the Kahok Sports Network. No one likes a dirty house. It's work that almost no one wants to do. Why not get someone to do that work for you? Kara Gray with Rags to Riches Cleaning Service would love to take that task off your to-do list. Kara is a homegrown Collinsville High School graduate and the owner of Rags to Riches. From floors to ceilings, from baseboards to light fixtures, Rags to Riches can clean them all. No job is too big or too small. Call Kara Gray at Rags to Riches Cleaning Service to schedule a free estimate today at 618-979-9634 or visit Rags to Riches Cleaning Service on Facebook.
The Collinsville Area Community Foundation is our community's charitable foundation. We connect people, support programs, and guide resources to help our community thrive. Our board is made up of local leaders that donate their time and expertise to identify opportunities for long-term community impact in and around Collinsville. Find out more about scholarships, grants, and ways to give back to the city we love by visiting CollinsvilleFoundation.com.
Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Todd Duke and Lori Billy with you. Glad that you're with us here on a Tuesday night. Season opener and the home opener for your Collinsville Lady Cahawks. 18-6, Collinsville leads by 12. After 1 quarter of play, Cahawks have the ball into the backcourt. It goes to Ella Guerrero. Guerrero brings it up across the midcourt Cahawk logo and ditches it off to Bardwell. Bardwell at the end of the Cahokia bench, out to the free throw line for Van Dyke. Into the paint, takes a shot, can't get it to go. And the rebound put back in. And Donajo Willis into the game for the first time here tonight. Picks up a big 2 points. 20-6 in favor of Collinsville.
It's a great move. She impresses me. I hate that she didn't get to play much last year because I think there were some injuries going on.
Yeah.
But she's got some skill. Look at her. Look at that.
Down court it goes to Willis. Off the glass, good for 2. She comes in off the bench and scores quick 4 points.
Smart enough to know to tip the ball in front of herself and go get it. That's impressive.
Double team over there almost worked out. Cahokia almost turned the ball over. Shot taken, no good. They'll get their own rebound and a foul in the process. And the fouls are now back to 0 on the scoreboard. Wonder what happened there.
Well, it's a new rule change.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's a new rule change, yeah. They get 5 a quarter.
Yeah.
And then they switch it.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, brand new foul board, but the total accumulated fouls still remain the same.
Correct.
Free throw shot, and that one is good for Gabriella Densmore, a freshman.
Everything's 2.
Yeah.
2 shots, so.
Not a lot of stats to tell you about last year from Cahokia, so I really don't have anything other than some total points, and that's for only the 4 girls that actually played last year. Both of them good for Densmore and Collinsville. Bringing the ball back up, here is Bardwell. Bardwell over to Guerrero. Guerrero right in front of the new coach, Jasmine Pitts. Inside the paint now, back outside we go for Gilmore. Top of the key, Bardwell. She'll drive, give it up into the corner 3 for Guerrero, and it sinks in after it rolls around that rim for a minute. And that's the second 3-point shot made tonight by Guerrero. As Collinsville right now standing at 2 for 3 from beyond the 3-point stripe. The only miss was the one from Carson Mote a little while ago. 25-8, double team, and now Willis is gonna kind of frisked Kata Austin there, didn't she?
She was just giving her a friendly hug.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Collinsville.
Yeah.
I want that ball.
Yeah. I'm going to go about it the unorthodox way,
It's
but
okay.
I want the ball.
That's right. I love the pressure up front. I think that's a great press for us with those 2.
Inbound pass will come in from midcourt and right back to where it came from, and Hayes. Hayes gives it up to Austin. Austin will try for 3. That one's no good. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. Cahawks bring it back up. Here is Van Dyke. She'll slow things down. Give it up to Guerrero. Guerrero in front of the Cahokia bench. Back to Van Dyke. And bounce pass inside. Left wide open was Willis, but she misconnected, and then Gilmore goes up after the rebound and couldn't connect as well. And Talisha Gilmore back to the free throw line where she is 3 of 4 tonight. Densmore picks up her first team foul, and Gilmore, as I mentioned, back to the free throw line.
I like having those 2 in the post. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, I like how they switched up and put
Yeah.
Talisha outside for a little while and let Willis go in there.
They give different looks because otherwise you pack Talisha inside all the time and teams are just going to focus on her defensively.
Yeah, you give up about 3 inches of height from Willis to Gilmore, but, you know, it still works.
Well, and her ability to jump is
Yeah.
just height doesn't matter with that.
Oh, well, Gilmore misses both of them there. Rebound belongs to Cahokia. Still out rebounding your Lady Cahawks, 13-10, but that's the 8th turnover by Cahokia now. And here comes Collinsville again. Guerrero zigzags through all kinds of traffic off the glass, and good for 2 more. Guerrero has 2 3-pointers and 2 2-pointers, and she's done it 1-3, 1-2, 1-3, 1-2. So she's spreading things out there. Another three-point shot. That one's high off the glass. And Hayes picks up the first three-point shot of the night for Cahokia, so they're now 1 of 4. And it's 27-11 in favor of Collinsville. Here is Van Dyke. She tries a little hook shot, but she's fouled in the process. And Kimora Hayes will pick up her second foul.
I like what I see out of Ella. That's kind of going to be her role this year. You know, she's, as a senior, she's got to step up and be the leader. And I love that she's scoring the way she is, but sometimes it's not always about putting the ball in the bucket.
Yeah.
It's about that leadership role.
Here is Carly Van Dyke. Hits the first one from the free throw stripe. Van Dyke. She did not make a trip to the free throw line last year at all. 28-11 in favor of Collinsville. 5:33 left to play here in this first half. And the second one's a miss, but there's Gilmore with the rebound. She'll put it back up, but she's fouled again as well. Delisha's been up at the free throw line quite a lot here in this first half.
She's got to get used to that,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
for sure. It's interesting. You know, you said this is Collins' fourth year as head coach.
Yeah.
And these girls, like Carly Van Dyke and Lily and there's a couple of others on the bench. Those were the kids that were at my summer camp all the time.
Yeah.
So
Gilmore is now 0 for her last 3 from the free throw line. Carlisle will check back in, and Van Dyke will go to the bench. Delisha needs to settle down.
Yeah.
This is that, so she's now 0 for her last 4. Big rebound, though, belongs to Collinsville, and they'll start all over again. Here is Carlisle. Carlisle will back things up all the way to the midcourt stripe. 5:20 left to play here in this first half. Over to Guerrero. Guerrero launches another 3, and that one swoops right out of there. She has always had a lot of spin on her ball when she lets that go.
Always. And it's crazy because her shot almost feels like it comes from her stomach.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more of a line drive. It doesn't have much arc on it.
Yeah, she pulls it back. In fact, the other day I was here with her, and I said, get the ball up a little bit. And it's just where she's comfortable.
Yeah, another 3-point try by Cahokia, and that one misses. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. Jayhawks bring it back up. Here is Bardwell. Bardwell ran right into Austin. Austin kind of stopped her progress.
Might have been a hip check.
Yeah, that's a hockey term. Outside it goes to Guerrero. I got hockey coming up on Thursday. Here is Gilmore. She can't control the ball. It's on the ground, and it finds the Cahokia Comanches. 4th turnover for Collinsville here in the first half. Here is Austin. Austin over on the left wing. Gives it up into the left-hand corner now, and Ross had that one tipped away, and it's going to stay with Collinsville after Katie Bardwell touched it last. We had a comment on the chat line from Grandpa Kahok talking about those warm-up pants.
Like the warm-up pants.
Like the warm-up pants. A little Harlem Globetrotter look, except for the purple and the white.
Right.
I like them.
Right.
You said you didn't. You never ordered them. You're like, stay away from those.
No, I avoided those. I don't know.
Here's a little run and jump by Davis that didn't fall, and Collinsville picks up the rebound. Kahawks are now tied with Cahokia in the rebound department, each team with 14. And there is another turnover, but nope, it's not a turnover. They're going to say that coming in behind Carlisle was Elijah Child. She's the one who poked the ball away.
She did, yeah. Kind of got her arm in there. This will be interesting to watch, what kind of offensive set we run here.
Carlisle with the inbound to Guerrero. And Guerrero heads toward the top of the key, in the paint, dumps it off, trying to find Willis, but that was partially blocked. And now a turnover begets a turnover, and Collinsville, turned the ball over twice?
Yeah, he said that over and back, but I didn't know if we had possession or not. I missed it, to be honest. I'm assuming he saw it. So.
Yeah, well, he's closer than we are.
He sure is.
Van Dyke comes in for Mode. And here is Briella Ross, who inbounds into the backcourt, does so to Hayes. And Hayes brings it up across the timeline and off of one of her teammates' hands and out of bounds, and another turnover for Cahokia. That would be their 10th. 28-11 in favor of Collinsville. Cahokia, as I mentioned at the beginning, had their season opener last night. Lost 62-33 to Althoff. Hayes, she's doing almost all of the scoring here for Cahokia. She has all but 4 of the 13 points, so she has 9. And Collinsville looking to add on to their lead. Underneath, nice little give and go, and it just won't go. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. The only thing it didn't do was go. Here's Bardwell, top of the key, three-point shot. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line for three, and that foul is going to belong to Valencia Davis. That'll be her second.
Those are always poor fouls.
Yeah.
You know, on a three-point shot like that, yeah.
Bardwell, 31.1% in the three-point category last year, but from the free throw line, she hit 13 of 23, 56.5%, and that one's good.
Yeah, the kids, you know, Talisha's got to figure out this year as a junior that line is going to be critical for her.
Yeah. Sixth free throw shooter so far in this first half for Collinsville, and that one swoops out. One more coming to Bardwell. And it's on the way, and she'll make two of the three.
2 of 3, take that.
Yeah. 30-13 in favor of Collinsville. Here is Kimora Hayes.
I'd like to see us putting pressure on them. Being able to kind of confuse them a little bit and wear them down is a good thing because they're just so quick.
Oh, fly from the baseline won't work, and the rebound belongs to Collinsville. K-Hawks bring it up. Into the corner it goes for Carlisle. Carlisle almost traveled with it, and now she gets mugged of the ball and will head back the other way. Yeah, got nothing out of that possession. Here is a little split the defense fingertip roll by Hayes, and Hayes is on fire.
Yeah, she's their offense.
Yeah.
And that's who you got to stop.
Yeah.
Oh.
She led her team last year with 251 points. She was the only one into the 200-point territory. Jayla Jennings, who graduated last year, had 194. Then it drops off to 81 points for Elijah Childs. Gilmore and Mode check back into the game. Bardwell and Carlisle to the bench.
Ella tried to give that ball to Williams, and they just missed each other. That's something they're going to have to get used to. They got to find each other under there.
There is Hayes. Hayes over on the far wing for Austin. Austin in front of the K-Hawk bench. Dribbles backwards and gets out of it. And now directing traffic, looking for somebody to pass it to. She does so to Ross. Into the paint it goes. A little double team action, and it somehow or another still manages to find the right hand, but then an air ball will follow from Davis. Collinsville will pick up that air ball, bring it down court, and another air ball thrown up by Guerrero. I think that one might have been partially tipped.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's got to finish those layups, but I think you're right. I think she might have gotten tipped. Looks like we're going to be running and gunning quite a bit, so got to get used to that and got to be able to finish.
Gabriella Denmore checks back in. Densmore, excuse me. Under 2 minutes to go here in this first half, 30-15 in favor of Collinsville. Here is Austin once again. Austin gets double teamed near the midcourt stripe, bounces a pass. Somehow or another it got to its destination. Now on the wing to Hayes. Hayes, a little floater, can't go, hits the back of the iron, and another rebound belonging to Cahokia. So does the travel. And now Cahokia has 15 rebounds and 12 turnovers. Mode. Inbounds into the backcourt to Guerrero. She gets pressure right off the get-go. Here is Mode. Mode just outside the lane to Gilmore off the glass. Good for 2+1.
That's a great look. That's what I was talking about. They're used to seeing each other, you know, and it's just something that has to develop over time playing together like that. That's awesome.
Hayes picks up her third foul. That is the 5th team foul here in the second quarter for Cahokia.
Yeah, the minute she comes back in, you got to get her the 4th foul because she's their offense, like you said.
Most definitely. Gilmore is 0 for her last 4 shots from the free throw line.
Come on, kiddo.
She would like to rectify that, and she will not. And the rebound belongs to Cahokia. Eddie Comanches bring it up. Here is Davis. Bounces the ball out front. Collinsville bounces it into the offensive part of their court, but they couldn't catch up with it fast enough. So Cahokia, they'll go back there and get it with not worrying about a turnover themselves. And here is Austin in front of the K-Hawk bench. Austin drives, baseline, no good. Nice block there by Gilmore, but Austin finds the handle on the ball anyway, takes the shot. This time the rebound belongs to Van Dyke. Carly brings the ball all the way up herself and has her shot blocked.
Good for her.
Looked like she was about out of gas by the time she got down there.
You know what, though? She went right to the basket. She didn't hesitate, tried to make the layup. Ball got blocked, whatever. It's still our ball.
55.2 seconds left to play here in this first half. 32-15 in favor of Collinsville. Guerrero inbounds. Gilmore takes it. One bounce, turn around, take it. Good for two.
That's what she can do, and that's what she needs to do. She's something under there.
Here is Austin. Austin had the ball knocked out of her hands. Going back the other way once again. Kahawks bring it back. Here is Guerrero across the line to Van Dyke. Van Dyke dribbles in from the left wing, takes a shot off the glass, gets it to fall. How about that?
There you go.
Van Dyke's third point of this game after going 1 for 2 from the free throw line a little earlier. As we are down to the final 20 seconds left to play, and that ball is out of bounds, and that is going to be turnover number 14 now for Cahokia.
14 turnovers and 15 rebounds?
Well, we got 16 now.
16 rebounds,
Yep.
okay. Let's look
Those
for
are two categories you don't want to have the same number on.
No. No, sir. You're correct. See if we can work for our final shot here.
Mode into the backcourt it goes to Guerrero. Guerrero slowly bringing the ball up across the timeline, being watched by Austin. In front of the Cahokia bench and tried to hand it off. I thought she was going to Mode. Instead, Gilmore. She had her pocket picked. Now a loose ball on the ground. Picked up by Van Dyke. Out front now to Mode. 3 seconds. 3-point shot. Good! Woo!
They drew that one up, buddy. They drew that one up.
That is it for the first half of this contest. 39-15 in favor of your Collinsville Lady Kahawks as we welcome you into the halftime show brought to you by Woods Basement Systems. All things basement-y. Woods Basement Systems, working to keep homes dry since 1986. Woods Basement Systems, give them a call at their Collinsville headquarters, 618-708-4055. We'll peruse the internet, see if we can find some scores for you. I know it's early in the ladies basketball season, but we'll see what we can do. And if we find anything, we'll pass it along to you next as the Woods Basement Systems halftime show is here on the Kahawk Sports Network. Are you in need of a new mailbox to go with your new home? How about a new mailbox to replace your old one? Look no further than Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes in Collinsville. From economy to custom, Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes can create a mailbox that suits your needs. Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes is licensed and insured. They use only high-quality materials and offer a satisfaction guarantee policy. Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes can also make your very own axe throwing set, hanging or standing. Whether you need that axe throwing set or a new mailbox, you need Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes in Collinsville. For more information, get a hold of Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes at 618-680-0208 or online at needanewmailbox.com. Looking for a great place to watch the game with your crew? Look no further than the Lucky Fox Sports Bar in Uptown Collinsville. The Lucky Fox shows Collinsville Kahawk sports on the big screen, plus UFC fights, boxing, Cardinals and Blues, and all of the NFL games with the NFL ticket and enough TVs, you'll be sure to find the game you want. And the food? How about Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, plus burgers and sandwiches, pizza, steak, and more, including great drink specials and the coldest beer in town. Plus, they have an in-house DJ on Friday and Saturday nights. Dine in and catch a game or order carry-out with the Lucky Fox. The Lucky Fox Sports Bar, 118 East Main Street in Uptown Collinsville. Open daily at 11 a.m. Check out the Lucky Fox Facebook page for daily specials. The Lucky Fox, 618-223-1948. Schaefer Excavating and Demolition in Pontoon Beach provides complete commercial, industrial, and residential demolition and excavating services. Schaefer Excavating and Demolition is family-owned and operated by former Kahawks since 1980 and have over 4 decades serving the Metro East. Schaefer Excavating and Demolition is your choice for quality and experienced work at a reasonable price. Schaefer's does jobs of any size, whether digging for water and sewer lines, site preparation, or building demolition. Schaefer's can do it all. Schaefer's Excavating and Demolition also sells backfill, topsoil, loam, and other materials.
Licensed, bonded, and insured. From earth moving and land clearing to building and demolition and road construction to septic and sewer system work. Call the experienced crew at Schaefer Excavating and Demolition, 618-931-6237.
Looking for good food, good times, and good people? Look no further than the Bridge Inn in Caseyville. Just over the bridge from the Kahok Stadium, Bridge Inn features a friendly and courteous staff that serves up the coldest drinks and the best food in the Metro East. Lunch and dinner is available daily with a breakfast menu every Saturdays and Sunday morning. And don't forget about fantastic fish fry Fridays. Bridge Inn also features pool tournaments on most weekends and a gaming area for the over 21 crowd. Bridge Inn in Caseyville. Check them out at 519 North Main Street in Caseyville. Call for carryout orders at 618-344-3530. The best is yet to come at the Bridge Inn in Caseyville. 618-344-3530.
Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium in Uptown Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz, and classic rock is always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl, new vinyl, and hard-to-find vinyl. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's, where you can check out the latest in audio gear, from new top-of-the-line speakers to turntables and receivers, plus all of the accessories. Rich's has t-shirts, record cleaners, turntable needles, wall art, and so much more. If you can't find what you're looking for at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Don't forget to mention seeing this ad on the Kahok Sports Network for a 10% discount at checkout. Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in Collinsville, or call 618-795-1333 or online at richesrecordemporium.com. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville is a T3 certified tire dealer and so much more. Sure, Mike's Automotive has tires. They can also help with making sure your entire vehicle is road ready, from belts and hoses to preventative maintenance like oil changes and tire rotation. Plus a lot more than that. Mike's Automotive has 3 locations to choose from. Mike's Automotive in St. Louis and Millstadt, and Mike's Automotive in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call Mike's Automotive at 618-345-0611. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. First National Bank of Waterloo, with over 100 years serving the Metro East. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo at their Maryville or Collinsville locations for all of your banking, mortgage, and lending needs. Why? Super low closing costs, low construction loan rates, and they do so much to support our local communities. When you need a loan, call the Collinsville team at First National Bank of Waterloo at 618-345-1121 or visit their Maryville or Collinsville locations or online at fnbwaterloo.bank. First National Bank of Waterloo, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome back into the Woods Basement Systems halftime show here on the Kahok Sports Network. Collinsville leading this one by 24 points, 39-15. Leading scorer in this one right now is Talisha Gilmore with 15 points. Ella Guerrero right behind her with 13. 4 points each for Katie Bardwell and Denasia Willis, and 3 points for Carly Van Dyke. Kamora Hayes leads Cahokia with 11 points, and then 2 points each for Gabriella Dinsmore and Kata Austin. Collinsville out rebounding Cahokia right now, 17-16. Cahoks have turned the ball over 6 times compared to 14 for Cahokia. And from the lines, Collinsville 3 of 5 from the three-point stripe, while Cahokia is 1 of 5. From the free throw lines, Cahokia has hit 2 of 2. Collinsville 6 of 14 so far here in this first half. Couple of scores to tell you about elsewhere from the DuPo tournament at the end of the first quarter. Jabot over Roxana 5-2. Is that a baseball score or a basketball score? And at halftime, Roxana over Jabot 14-9. I'm a little confused by that text I got from Zach, because that means Roxana's got 2 games going on at the same time. I'm a little confused there. Anyway, we'll figure it out. This is our first game of the year, too. That's going to do it for the Woods Basement Systems halftime show. Back with third quarter action in just a moment here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family. Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside All-Star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 in Collinsville or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Choose experience, choose Lakeside. Todd Duke here, proud member of the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Whether you call us teachers' aides, paraprofessionals, or educational assistants, it all comes down to one thing: taking care of students. More importantly, your student. Yes, we are there for the teachers, and we help them in any way possible. But our goals are in line with our teachers in that we want to see our students succeed at not only being a student, but well beyond that as we ready them for the world outside of the classroom. We are Union strong. We are Kahawk strong. We strive to help students reach their potential. We are the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Go Kahawks!
Welcome back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium once again. Todd Duke, Lori Billy with you. Well, their former head coach, Lori Billy, what'd you think of that first half?
I'm impressed. Early in the season, and I like what I see. I like the pressure we're putting on people. I like the way we're moving the ball down the floor, and I like the quickness that we show.
There's a three-point shot right off the bat by Cahokia as we are underway here in this third quarter. I hate to be Debbie Downer, but the only thing I didn't like about that first half was, of course, the free throw. 6 of 14. Yeah. And I thought it was going to be a lot better than that when Gilmore started off going 2 for 2.
Yeah, I agree with you. That was the thing I was going to say. The thing I didn't like was the lack of free throws, and that's got to be key. I mean, basic of basketball.
Yeah. That was I don't even remember who scored the points.
Just now?
Yeah.
What's number 4's name?
Well, that's Kamora Hayes. I was talking about the one we just made.
Oh. Was it Ella?
I'm not sure. I'm looking up there. I don't.
But that's terrible.
Yeah.
Did we score?
Yeah.
Are we watching the same game?
20. No, she already had 3.
16.
And I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out after the game's over. Well, there's a turnover. 41-17, I do know that much. That's the score. Collinsville has the lead.
And we're winning.
Yeah, and we're off here to the side, so it's really hard to see some of these numbers up here.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't know. I know I missed a basket, but I'm really not sure who scored it right now. Here is Bardwell. Bardwell, free throw line. A little fingertip roll too hard off the glass, but Gilmore picks up the trash and puts it back in.
And that's amazing. I mean, that is a great read by her. She didn't go away. She went to the basket and just kept the ball above her head and finished. That's impressive.
Here is Hayes. Almost lost the handle of the ball. Now she gets double teamed and got her way out of it. But we're going to have a foul called, and this one is going to go against Bardwell or Willis. One of the two is going to go against Bardwell.
I like what Denasia's doing. She impresses me. I'm telling you, she's got some ability. Just her tenacity on top like that's fun.
Bardwell's third foul here in this contest. And Cahokia with the ball. Here is Davis. Davis loses the handle on the ball and gives it up to Collinsville. Kahawks bring it up. Davis, she got kind of taken right out of her shoes there, and the rebound belongs to Cahokia after the missed shot by Guerrero. Cahokia brings it back up. Here is Nicholson. She almost lost the handle on the ball, too. Did somebody put some Crisco oil on that ball?
I don't know. Getting ready to get their turkey baked.
There you go.
Putting some oil on it.
Call the Butterball hotline.
That's right. Oh, there we go.
Another
I love
rebound.
That. Get there. Got to get there. No. Got to commit to that.
So Collinsville gets the rebound and the turnover, and out over on the wing now in front of her own bench. That is Dominique Nicholson. Over onto the wing, back out front now for Austin. Austin over here on the right wing, into the near sideline corner it goes. Air ball, falls right down into the hands of Collinsville and young Miss Van Dyke. She'll bring the ball up. Here's Bardwell. Bardwell, top of the key, now the free throw line. Dumps it off in the paint. Gilmore had plenty of room, couldn't miss that one.
First of all, I like what Van Dyke did. She brings the ball down. She's very calm. She knows her job. Gets the ball right over here to the corner. Kicks it into Bardwell. Bardwell she didn't get scared by the triple team.
Yeah.
And she's able to feed it right to Talisha. That was good basketball.
30-second timeout. We'll take a break as well. Back in just a moment here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Chapman Trucking, LLC. Chapman Trucking is a local Collinsville business owned and operated by 1994 Collinsville graduate Christy Chapman. With over 10 years of experience, Chapman Trucking, LLC can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to hauling aggregate materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt, boulders, and more. That includes getting your heavy work equipment to your work site where it needs to be. Give Christy a call for a free estimate at Chapman Trucking, LLC, 618-960-9346 or online at chapmantruckingllc.net.
Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Todd Duke and the esteemed former head coach.
Gosh.
Esteemed?
I like that.
Yeah, Lori Billy's here.
That's awesome. I don't think I've ever been esteemed in my life.
No, well, you are now.
Thanks.
Sure.
Thank you.
Glad I could help.
What an honor.
Yeah.
Oh, look at her. Look at her.
And Collinsville doing all kinds of work trying to get that ball away. No, they still have her up there as 4 points. Carlisle picks up her second, team second. 5:16 left to play here in this third quarter. Cahokia with the ball. Here is Austin. Little dribble drive. Puts a shot and a prayer up there, and it didn't get answered. Rebound, however, belongs to Cahokia. Zach Roseman says it was Carlisle. So if that's true, that would be her first 2 points of this game.
Thanks, Zach.
Sure. She's out there.
That's right.
Yep, that's up there. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, Mom. I missed Lily's first basket of the year.
Props to Lily. That a girl. She deserves it. She's that little water sprite. Ooh.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, she was looking to throw the ball down to.
She was to Carson Moe, but Moe had her back turned to her. And
she wasn't looking.
Yeah. Here is Carlisle, and a little dribble drive. Bounces it right off of the foot in the paint there of Childs. Collinsville lucky to get it back. Here is Willis, back to Carlisle. Carlisle splits the defense, gets fouled, no call. Ball on the ground, and a jump ball is going to be called, and the possession arrow in favor of Cahokia. I think they called it a jump ball.
Yeah.
Didn't see the sign yet.
Yes.
Okay, they did?
I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure it is.
Hitting that knee on that hardwood floor was Austin. She gets up limping a little bit, but that's going to go down as a turnover for Collinsville. Talisha Gilmore checks in for Lily Carlisle. Carlisle limping a little bit as she heads off, too.
She got hit right in the shin. She came across to the middle here, and I think it was shin to shin.
In front of her own bench, that is Austin. Austin trying to work herself around. That is Eddie Munoz out there for the first time.
She wanted to get her name in the book.
Yep. She got her name announced instead.
That's right.
Inbound pass will come in from Childs. Childs bounces one in there, and Collinsville, they come away with it and then get called for a travel. How does that even happen? I never understand that when you get your hands on the ball and then fall to the ground, they call a travel on you.
Yeah, but I don't even know if she had her hands on the ball.
I don't think so either. She was already almost on the ground when she got the ball.
Right, she was on the ground. I'd struggle with that one.
Yeah.
That might have been one of my moments. You know, I had a few of those.
Yeah. No, not you.
No.
Not the esteemed.
No, yeah. Full of steam.
Full of steam. Full of something.
At that point, I would have been full of something.
Collinsville gets the ball back. And a whistle on the play. Collinsville will get to keep it as the ball knocked out of bounds into the Kahok bench. I would imagine you'll start seeing some of the non-regulars here on the varsity side of things. They only have enough for a JV team this year. Collinsville does, and a varsity team, so they kind of call the JV team the freshman/JV team.
Yeah, Well, it's interesting, Todd, because that's kind of going around.
I know. Well, look at Cahokia. Doesn't have a JV team.
Right.
So that's why there was no game before this one.
Right. Exactly. Since COVID, it's been an issue, and it's sad.
Yeah.
It hurts my heart, but
Alicia Gilmore back at the free throw line and continues her little cold streak there after making 3 of her first 4. She has gone 0 for since. She is 0 for her last 7.
well, you know what? Let's get it over with early in the season and
Yeah.
just build from there.
Yep.
If I know her, I know she'll be at the free throw line tomorrow.
She'll probably be at the free throw line tonight at the home basket.
Could be,
Right? In
yeah.
the driveway?
Could be.
Yeah. Dinsmore checks back into the contest for Cahokia, taking the place of Deloche. One more free throw coming up here for Gilmore. I did, man. I forgot all about that new free throw rule. Didn't even enter my mind today as I'm getting ready for a game.
Yeah, it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how it affects the game.
Yeah. Couple of misses by Gilmore and the rebound, and now
Charge?
a charging call.
Huh.
Valencia Davis charged on the call, her 3rd. So her and Kimora Hayes have 3. The only one with 3 for Collinsville is Katie Bardwell. Here comes Ella Guerrero. 3:45 left to play here in this 3rd quarter. Out to Van Dyke. Van Dyke gives it up now for Gilmore. Gilmore across the way for Guerrero. Guerrero in front of her own bench comes out and offset free throw. Can't get it to go. Gilmore gets the rebound, puts it back. Still won't go. And the next rebound also belongs to Collinsville. We'll start all over again. Guerrero for 3. That one's off the mark. And this time the rebound belongs to Cahokia.
It's good motion offense on our part. I think we just need 2 more passes, and we're going to score out of that. Just need to settle down.
Childs gives it up now for Hayes. Hayes with a nice little move in the paint, but can't finish. And the rebound, it more looked like a volleyball game than a basketball game. And then a whistle after Collinsville hauls in that rebound.
Yeah, we're looking maybe a little gassed right now. We need to catch a second wind here and just kind of put this away.
So now Elijah Childs joins her other 2 teammates. 3 Lady Kahawks now in to the 3 foul area. Here is Bardwell. Bardwell on the near wing, out to the top now for Van Dyke. Van Dyke, couple of dribbles, picks it up back to Bardwell. Inside now for Gilmore, back outside for Mode. Mode takes the shot, missed everything, and the rebound belongs to Van Dyke. She now has 5 points.
Good for her.
Mode was looking for her first there. I was hoping she was going to sink that.
Yeah, it looked good initially, and then I could tell it was just a little to the left.
Yeah. And Gilmore will pick up a foul. That'll be her first, believe it or not. Deloche checks back in now, as does Austin for Cahokia. We're off tomorrow. We have more hockey coming up for you on Thursday. The Lady Calcs basketball team will be in Granite City, but we will be in Edwardsville as your Collinsville Cahoks hockey team takes on the Triad Knights from the RP Lumber Center in Edwardsville. That is an 8:30 p.m. start.
Those are always so late.
Yeah, I know. That's because they try to get 2 games at every rink in every night, and sometimes they have to squeeze it in when you have the little tykes out there with practice. You have some figure skating going on sometimes practice, and you know all that ice time gets taken up, and it doesn't leave much time for games, so they squeeze them in.
Yeah.
The worst is, though, the McKendree Recplex when start times are at 9 p.m.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I wish we had our
Nice job,
nice.
Gilmore.
Push,
Couldn't finish it, though.
I wish we had our rink out at Glidden Park like we used to.
Yeah, it'd be nice if Collinsville had their own ice. But I'm glad we got the RP Lumber Center because now we have 4 ice rinks to play on here instead of 3. But I still can't stand going to that Granite City rink. It's not totally enclosed, so whatever it is outside, you feel every bit of it. And I had a playoff game there once in February, and it was 12 degrees.
Nice.
Felt like -2.
Uh-huh.
It was horrible.
There's not enough clothes in the world.
Nope. And it gets so cold I can't even use my regular equipment. I just have to use my phone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Cold weather and laptops don't go together very
No,
well.
they don't. This is why I love basketball.
Yeah.
All indoors.
Nice indoor sport. Here is
Exactly.
Gilmore, and a little off-balance shot. She was well underneath the basket and did a good enough job just to get it up there. She's fouled, though, and she'll head back to the free throw line. That is the 4th personal foul now for Elijah Childs.
I told you I was here the other day, and they were working on some of those moves with her, and she was just kind of starting to figure out how to feel the defense, and that would have been a key there. She came to her left, and if she'd been able to come back right, she probably would have scored.
There you go.
There it is. Atta girl.
Oh, for her last 8 from the free throw line. She finally breaks that streak and gets one up there, 48-19 in favor of Collinsville. Gilmore, spinner on that one, no good, but there's Willis with the rebound. And the Cahawks go back to work. Bardwell, dribble drive, foul, and Bardwell will now head to the line.
Denasia can get up there. She's not going to let too many chances go to get a rebound.
Yeah. That'll be the first one on Deloche, and to the free throw line is Katie Bardwell. Went 2 of 3. She was fouled on a 3-point shot in that first half. And no good on that one. Did you know that the very first girls basketball game at Collinsville High School was Collinsville versus Cahokia?
I read that on the Facebook page.
Yeah, that's why
it
I
had to
posted
be in like 78?
77.
77.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a rebound after another missed free throw, and now we're going to have Gilmore going back to the line. She's going to get plenty of practice at the free throw line, that's for sure.
Take all we can get.
Yeah.
The key, like I said, is going to be her finishing. She's got to get those points.
Yeah, somebody commented on that post that was part of that team.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, very first
Was
game
that-
ever.
Was that Kim Bromwich?
No. I can't remember the name. And another miss by Gilmore. Collinsville won that game, or excuse me, Cahokia won that game 43-36. That was a close score. Cahokia got even the very next year against Cahokia with an 83-22 win.
Ooh, they made up for it.
Yeah, they did.
Atta girl.
There you go.
There she goes. Now we're at 30 points.
All right, 49-19. And high off the glass, won't go in, and the rebound is out of bounds. Is that the mercy rule? Is it 30?
Yeah.
Well, they stopped the clock.
Well, I don't know if they started until the fourth quarter.
Oh, okay, I got you. That makes sense. Minute 16 to go until that fourth quarter. Here's a shot from way deep, and that one won't fall. Falls right down into the hands of Carson Mode. She gets double teamed, and that would have probably been a good time to call a timeout.
Mm-hmm. I think he was trying.
Yeah.
Got the foul, but I think he was calling timeout.
Alicia Deloche picks up 2 fouls in a row now. 49-19 the score, Collinsville. And here is Carson Mode at the free throw line looking for her first points of this game. Mode last year from the free throw line. Didn't get very often. She only had 7, and she made 3. Come on, Carson. Pick up that first point.
This one, kiddo.
Ross checks back into the game now for Cahokia. There you go. Carson
Amazing.
Mode is now on the board with a 1 point.
It's amazing how free throws are so hard to get sometimes.
I know, isn't it?
The pressure on that line is unreal.
Yeah. That was high
Well,
off
she
the
can
glass
play. She can play.
by Hayes, yeah.
How many has she got? 17?
Hayes now has, 17 points. There's Bardwell. Across the line it goes to Mode. Carson, dribble, pick it up. Give it to Guerrero, wide open for a 3-point shot. Why not?
Take it. She gets her feet set like that. You might as well let her take it. It's just
16 points now for Ella. Out to the far wing, and here is Hayes. Dribble drive. That was cut off, though. Nicely done there by Bardwell. Came away from the lane and cut that lane right off. Here's an off-balance shot taken by Davis. That one's no good, and a foul called on the play.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty clean, but that's all right.
Mode will pick up her first. Each team now with 5 team fouls here in this third quarter. And at the free throw line, it is Alicia Deloche, her first trip there tonight. Good.
You know, with this new rule change, these kids are going to have to figure out that that free throw line becomes extremely important.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to spend a lot of time there.
That you will, because it's 2 automatically.
Absolutely.
And we had a lane violation. That one's going to
We'll keep the ball.
Yep.
Take the ball around.
Take the ball, and that is the 20th turnover for Cahokia in this game. 53-22. 25.2 seconds left to play here in this third quarter, and there was one that got away.
Yep. Got to handle the pressure, guys.
Carly Van Dyke will check back into the game. One of you girls has got to go.
Somebody.
They're going to send Guerrero over for a little bit of a rest before the fourth quarter comes. She might not come back out. Who knows? With a big lead and the potential of a running clock. And there's a high one that won't go. Rebound. Well, that was actually a turnover. It didn't hit anything. Collinsville brings it up, and Willis gets fouled as she shoots, and that is going to be the 4th foul against Kimora Hayes, and that'll send Denasia Willis to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Willis, 4 of 4 last year from the free throw line. How about 100%?
I like it.
Yeah. First crack at the free throw this year, and no good. So she will not be at 100% for this year. One more for Willis.
Get this one.
And that one's good.
There you go.
Cahokia brings the ball up. Mere seconds left. Here is Hayes. A little hop, skip, and a jump in the paint, and a foul by Bardwell with 4 seconds left to go here in this third quarter, and that's going to be the 4th on Katie. Kimora Hayes with 17 points tonight. None of them have come from the free throw line. This is her first trip to the charity stripe. And she'll make it count.
She's a good player. She's got a lot of skill. Gets in there. She's able to shift her body.
I'm sure they'll lean heavily on her this year.
Yes, they will.
And that one misses. Collinsville gets the rebound. Not a lot of time to do anything with it. And that's the buzzer. And 54-23 in favor of Collinsville. We have a break coming your way. Fourth quarter action comes up next on the Kahok Sports Network.
Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem.
Todd Duke and Lori Billy back with you from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here at Collinsville High School. 54-23, a 31-point lead for your Lady Cahoks as we enter the fourth quarter. Collinsville had a 12-point lead after one. They blossomed that out to 24 after two if they outscored Cahokia in that second quarter, 21-9. And they just outscored Cahokia in the third quarter, 15-8, and that is why we have a 31-point lead for Collinsville, and the Cahoks will have the ball first. And here is Lily Carlisle with the inbound pass into the backcourt for Guerrero, but she lost the handle on it. And Cahokia finds it off the glass, no good. Rebound belongs to Guerrero, and Collinsville will work the ball back up. There's the whistle, and the clock continues to run as the mercy rule has taken effect here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. So the only time the clock can stop is if either one of the two teams calls a timeout or we have an injury, which we don't want.
And number 4 just went out.
Yep, that was her 5th foul. So Kimora Hayes is done. And Carlisle tries the inbound pass, but that's swatted by Davis. Collinsville somehow or another ended up with it, and now they don't. 9th turnover for the Cahawks, and now we have an injury on the floor, and now we will have a stop clock. A 30-second timeout called by the Cahawks anyway, so we'll take that 30-second break as well. And we're back here in just a moment on the Cahawk Sports Network.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Cahawks.
Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Carly Call checks into the game now for Collinsville. Here is Talisha Gilmore, and we'll go back to work. And a three-point shot by Guerrero. She'll hit another one.
How many is that? 5?
That is 5
Okay.
three-point shots by Guerrero.
Okay.
Carly Call, 5'5" sophomore, into the game, as is Addie Munoz. She's back into the game after coming in earlier. And a rebound belongs to Collinsville. Cahawks bring it up. Guerrero thought about that three from in front of her own bench and then kind of shook one of the Lady Comanches out of her shoes. Collinsville stays with it. Carlisle, she gets mugged. You could give that one to any one of those girls,
Yeah.
Nicholson or Austin.
I think all 3 of them should get it.
Yeah.
There were 3 of them around there, weren't there?
Austin picks up her first. And that was not a shooting foul, so that will not result in any free throws. And looks like Cahokia is getting a little physical here.
A little frustration sets in at this point.
Yeah, here's
And,
Guerrero with another three-point try. Baseline, no good. Rebound, put back up and in by Gilmore. Collinsville stretches that lead out to 59-23. 6 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter. Next action for Collinsville. Lady Cahawks are in Granite City on Thursday. There's a shot and a whistle at the same time. Our next Lady Kahok basketball game will come to you on the very last day of the month. That'll be at Belleville East. The next action that we have coming up for you, I've already mentioned this once, but we'll say it again. Hockey versus Triad, 8:30 on Thursday. There is Cahokia. Into the corner it goes. And back out onto the wing now for Ross. And a three-point shot. Ross picks up her first three-pointer, the second three-pointer hit tonight by Cahokia. And it's 59-26. Here is Bardwell. Bounces a no-look pass to Willis, and she uses the glass perfectly and gets another couple of points.
I love Katie's attack. She's just not afraid to go in there and make something happen.
She brings that softball mentality to the basketball floor, doesn't
Absolutely.
she?
She's tough.
Yeah. There is a little dribble drive and a zig and a zag, and it ends up for 2 points for Kata Austin. She scored early in the first quarter and hasn't since then, but now that Hayes is relegated to the bench after fouling out, I'm sure Austin will see a lot more of that basketball.
Yeah, especially if she does that. Ooh.
Oh, there's a, I don't even, how in the world did that go in?
I don't know.
That is Skylar Tomaszek, who picks up 2 points the most unorthodox way you could.
Look at the smile on her face.
Yeah.
She was kind of shocked by it. That's awesome. Good for her.
Yeah. There is Austin, a little dribble drive, and she runs right into Tomaszek and travels. Hope I'm saying that name right.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Sure. Like Rabashevsky.
Yeah. A lot less syllables.
You'll get it. Exactly.
Took me a while to get Rabashevsky, let me tell you what.
That's
Until her mom gave me the key to it all. And I can't say that on the air because there's not good words in there.
No.
Yeah. Here comes the call. 5'5" sophomore, dribbles and drives into the paint. Tries the off-balance shot, but that's blocked out before it even made it halfway there. And now we have a whistle on the play and a jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor of Cahokia. We've only had 3 jump balls this whole game, and all 3 times the possession arrow was in favor of Cahokia.
Cahokia, yeah.
Clock continues to move as we have hit the mercy rule. Any team up by 30 points at the start of a fourth quarter institutes a running clock. And that's what we have here tonight. We already had an early night because there was no JV game, so we got a little extra hour and a half.
Yeah, you'll be home before.
Yeah.
Geez.
I know.
It's going to be an early night for you.
People at home are not going to know what to expect. What are you doing home so early? Is it volleyball night?
Exactly.
Yeah, because that's the only time I get home before 8 o'clock is during
Volleyball season.
or bowling, because bowling starts at 3.
True.
And then, before spring gets here, and I got baseball and softball that starts at 4:30, but other than that, yeah. There is Call. She'll give it up to Willis. Willis back out to Call. Call to Mode. Mode to Tomaszek at the line. She just kind of throws the ball away and saved by Collinsville. Nicely done there by Willis. She banked that ball off of a Cahokia player. 3-point shot by Mode won't fall. And the rebound belongs to Cahokia. That's their 20th rebound of this game. Collinsville is up to 27 in the rebound department. There's a little underhand floater up there by Austin. Austin now has 6 points as we have 2:15 left to play here in this contest. 63-32 in favor of Collinsville. Here's Mode, and Mode, did she just throw Austin into
I think she did. She got a little frustrated.
Yeah.
Threw an arm.
Wow.
Get out of my way. I'm tired. Yeah. Well, it's good for Carson. She's going to have to do some of that. She's going to have to bring the ball up and take the pressure off of Ella and take the pressure off of Katie. And,
Oh.
Oh.
Little no-look pass that Childs wasn't looking at.
She wasn't ready for that.
3-point shot, no good. Hit her in the shoulder. And somehow or another, she managed to stay with it or not. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. They bring it up with 90 seconds left to play here in this game. Now Carson Mode looked back just in time to get that ball. There is Mode. Little dribble drive right around the perimeter. Just outside the paint. Carly Call reverse layup good.
Wow. Atta girl. That's fun.
Yeah. Call will be happy that she got her name up on the scoreboard.
That's fun.
As we approach the 60-second mark, here is Austin. She gets bumped off by Tomaszek, and I believe that the young sophomore is going to have her first foul. Hey, I did get it right. Chad Burgess says it. I'm going to say it like that. Tomaszek.
I like it.
Yeah.
Works.
I grew up with a girl named Komashak, but kind of spelled like that. Just a little bit different with a K.
Those are those Eastern European names that are good times.
Yeah. Here is Austin. Thought about the three. Instead, tried to bounce it around a body, and that didn't work out in her favor, and that's a turnover by Cahokia. Collinsville brings the ball back up with 30 seconds left and a whistle. And Valencia Davis will pick up her fourth, and Collinsville will inbound right in between their bench and the scorer's table with 15 seconds left.
Good solid game for these kids.
Yeah. There is Mode. Shot won't go. Rebound put up by Call, no good.
She makes a reverse layup, and then she panics there at the end. Bless her heart.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh, a lot of girls out there not looking for these passes, aren't there?
I better open my eyes.
65-32 in favor of Collinsville as the Cahoks start off the season 1-0, and Cahokia drops to 0-2. So, Coach, what did you think of that first game of the year?
Well, like I said, it's a good win for us. I like what I saw. I like the fact that we're really pushing the ball up the floor. I like the offensive sets that I saw. And defensively, I think we got some places to work on. Obviously, the free throw line has got to be key.
Oh, yeah.
And, rebounds. I mean, we got the ability to get in there and rebound. We just need to take advantage of it. So I think it's going to be impressive. I'm ready.
All right. Thank you, my dear. This is the first of many we got together, all right?
All right.
All right.
See you soon.
That is Lori Billy. Time now for the postgame show brought to you by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives, all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, 410 Regency Center, just off of the Beltline Road in Collinsville. Give them a call at 618-343-3602 or online at chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. Post-game show comes your way next on the Kahok Sports Network.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the soft wave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it, and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It's just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future, to create your inheritance, to build your vision, to anticipate the known and unknown, and to find potential in both, and build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton or call 618-467-8420. Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975. The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
The Ortho Gold TRT tissue regeneration machine is revolutionary new technology. It's known as a shockwave machine. In the hospital setting, it's lithotripsy. The machine looks sort of like an ultrasound head, but it's much different technology. It drives sound waves into tissue at 3,500 miles an hour. It's a 3 to 5 minute non-invasive treatment. This is revolutionary technology. It's great for acute, which means, injured tissue. New injuries per se, also chronic conditions. We have many people who have canceled knee replacements and shoulder replacements and treated lots of plantar fasciitis, foot, ankle problems. Overall, the Ortho Gold TRT soft wave machine is revolutionary technology. We've been very excited to bring it to our practice, and we've already helped a tremendous amount of people with it, and we're looking forward to helping a lot more.
And we welcome you back into the Chiropractic Works post-game show here on the Kahok Sports Network. Lady Kahawks start off the 2023-24 season in fine fashion with a 65-32 win over Cahokia. And joining us now is the JV head coach, Adam Blair. You had a kind of nice, relaxing evening, didn't you?
Yeah, it was nice to have a day off, but I also wish you could play at the same time.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. So no real freshman or JV team this year, so you kind of have a freshman/JV team?
Yeah, absolutely. We have 5 freshmen that we ended up keeping on the team, and then we have the sophomores that don't start at the varsity level to play JV with us. And you'll see us throughout the season playing a couple fresh soft games and tournaments as well.
So how's that going to work between you and Katie Mitchell? Because Katie Mitchell usually coaches the freshman team while you have the JV team. You guys going to – you take turns every game?
I think it'll be a little bit of a tag team thing, and I think Katie transitioning into the JV coach and me just being like a varsity assistant coach for Coach Moore.
All right, I got you. All right, so excuse me. Let's talk about this game between Collinsville and Cahokia. Things pretty much went, probably 90% as well as could be expected. The only drawback is the free throws.
Absolutely. And I think playing in a game is obviously a lot different than playing in practice. We shoot free throws tired in practice, but when you are in a game and it's game time situation, you're probably a little bit more tired than you realize, and I think that showed a little bit tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure no one's more upset at herself than Talisha Gilmore, though, right?
That is correct. Yeah, I saw one time she was 3 for 11, and typically speaking, she's one of our best free throw shooters.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't start off that way. She's worked herself into that mode, so I'm sure that she's probably going to go home and start shooting free throws, right?
I would agree. I would hope she does that tonight.
All right, Ella Guerrero up to Ella Guerrero things, man. She can hit three-pointers from everywhere, and when she's wide open, she rarely misses.
Yeah, it's good to see your shooter shooting this well early on in the season. We all know she can shoot, and teams around us know she can shoot, so it'll be interesting to see how that takes on throughout the season.
I like the up-tempo movement of the ball on your offense this year, something a little bit different instead of the slow, methodical push up the court. You guys are getting after it.
Yeah, that was the whole plan coming into the season with a little bit different team, a little bit different play style, and really forcing those girls to be active and push the ball up the court. So good to see us making some of those moves early on, and looking forward to see what the rest of the season has with that.
Rebounding for a while there. Cahokia was out rebounding you guys early in that game, but you ended up coming back and taking the lead in that category. So it was just a question of knocking out some of the early pregame jitters?
I think so. Like we were talking before this, just knocking the rust off. It's different when you're playing against people you don't practice with and adjusting to how athletic some of those girls were on the court, because Cahokia had a few of those really athletic girls, and I just think it kind of took us by surprise at first. So made some adjustments at halftime, and glad we came back and won the rebound battle.
All right, man. You going to be able to coach a game Thursday at Granite City?
I will be coaching at Granite City. That is correct.
All right, man. Have a good night. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. That is Adam Blair, the JV coach for your Collinsville Lady Cahoks team, as the varsity girls win here tonight by a score of 65-32. Talisha Gilmore led the way for Collinsville with 23. The only other double-digit scorer was Ella Guerrero with 19. Then Asia Willis off the bench had 9 points after that. 5 points for Carly Van Dyke, 2 each for Lily Carlisle, Carson Mode, Carly Call, and Skylar Tomaszek. Leading scorer for Cahokia was the 18 points for Kimora Hayes before she fouled out. Kata Austin then had to take control, and she ended up with 6 points after scoring only 2 in the first half. And then 3 points for Brielle Ross, 2 for Gabriella Dinsmore, and 1 for Alicia Deloche. As I mentioned, Collinsville out rebounding Cahokia in this one, 29-21. Cahokia turned the ball over 24 times compared to 9 for Collinsville, and from the lines, Collinsville 10 of 24 from the free throw line, while Cahokia went 4 of 6 from the three-point stripe. Collinsville hit 5 of 10, while Cahokia hit 2 of 8. That is going to do it for us here from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium tonight. We're back at you Thursday. Got some hockey coming up for you. Collinsville taking on Triad from the RP Lumber Center in Edwardsville. That game time is scheduled for 8:30, but we do have the second game of the night at the old RP Lumber Center, so we will see if we get on time or not. If we do, we should be on the air at around 8:10 with the pregame show. So big thank you to Coach Colin Moore joining me in the pregame show, and again a big thank you to Adam Blair joining me for the postgame show, and Lori Bailey on the other microphone. Always a big thank you to her for chipping in and her giving us her expertise. My name is Todd Duke, and until Thursday evening, everybody have yourselves a fantastic rest of your Tuesday.